Hodge. This is take 2 on the next night. Last night I was recording a bunch of stuff. Sorry, that was my phone. Last night I was recording a bunch of stuff. Got the everything imported over from the camera onto the computer. I was going to start editing some stuff, and the audio sounded like crap. There was a loud hiss in it. I think I have all the kinks worked out now, so I'm going to re-record my videos again. So this is a pickup video. It's been over a month since I've done a pickup video, so these items here is everything that I've gotten over the last month, maybe almost 6 weeks of stuff. Unfortunately, the order's a little messed up. I had it all organized yesterday, and now it's disorganized because I already recorded the video that I thought worked but didn't. So please bear with me. Okay, so we're going to go through these by system instead of by pickup locations, and I'll just go through them with you as I can. I was out driving around dropping off some posters and just checking in with some vendors that are coming to the Barrie Game Exchange, and one of the vendors where we put up a poster, I got a copy of Super Widget on the Super Nintendo Atlas title. I want to get the original widget for the Nintendo as well still, so I had this one. Got a copy of Total Carnage. I picked this one up for Power Up Gaming, one of the sponsors of the Barrie Game Exchange. I had a bunch of stuff that I traded in there and had a whole bunch of trade credits, so this is one of the games that I got. Really, really fun. I had Wilson over, and we played that for a while. The first boss is a very weird and difficult boss. It takes a long time to beat, and it's a difficult arcade shooter, but really, really fun. I believe it was an arcade port. Correct me if I'm wrong. From Kijiji, the next two, I got a copy of Mystical Ninja on the Super Nintendo, as well as a copy of Gradius 3 on the Super Nintendo. And then the last one here was a trade-in at Retro Game Brothers, another one of the sponsors of the Barrie Game Exchange. I got a copy of the elusive to me Goof Troop. It's supposed to be a really fun two-player game on the Super Nintendo. I've never played it, but I've been wanting to get it forever. I now have a copy, so I just have to get a chance to sit down and play it. Okay, these next ones are just a mixed stack of stuff. Bought this one, didn't buy this one, but traded for this one at Power Up Gaming, and that's James Bond 007 on the Game Boy. I saw Console Kev do a YouTube video playthrough of this, and it's a very, it's like a Zelda clone, but you're playing as James Bond. It looked really cool, and I've been wanting to get this one for a while. An elusive eBay purchase for me is Mr. Driller on the PS1. Originally wanted to get the Dreamcast version, but since I stopped collecting Dreamcast, I added the PlayStation version to it. Really fun puzzle game. A copy of Castlevania Dawn of Sorrows on the DS. This was $10, I believe. And a copy of Kirby Planet Robobot, or Robobot. My son really loves this game, and it's a neat Kirby game. Most of the Kirby games are good. These next two were a couple of Xbox 360 games that I was told I should add to my pickup list after I did my Xbox 360 collection, and that's Perfect Dark Zero and Infinite Discovery, which is a Square Enix game, exclusive to Xbox 360. Big stack of some PS3 and some Wii games. We've got Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection on the PS3. I got this from a Hot Shop. And then for the upcoming, in October, Cartridge Club Game of the Month, Dead Space for the PS3. Go check them out at www.cartridgeclub.org. And EB Games had a deal on a while back for us here in Canada, and it was buy two, get one free, so I picked up Mirror's Edge on the PS3. I picked up a copy of Ghost Squad on the Wii. This is supposed to be a really fun rail shooter. And last but not least, Metal Slug Anthology. I have a copy of this one, so this one's going to be available for sale or trade at the Barrie Game Exchange. And last, another EB Games pickup. Still has the price tag on it, so it's $8.96, and that's Secret Files, Tunguska. It's supposed to be a mystery puzzle type game, like, I don't really know how to describe it, but it's a puzzle game, mystery type, and it's supposed to be really fun. Just re-describe it exactly the same way twice. And these last pile of games here are some new Nintendo games I had in my collection. A local friend of mine, I picked these ones up from him. A copy of Bionic Commando. The label's a little bit rough, but that's alright. A copy of Adventure Island. And then this last one here, again, I traded a whole bunch of stuff to Power Up Gaming, so I could pick this one up from them. Very, very nice shape, and that is a copy of Mega Man 5 for the Nintendo. That completes my Mega Man collection on the Nintendo, so subset complete. I'm very, very happy to add this one into my collection. There are 2 other games, not 4, 2 other games that are back upstairs. I'm not going to go get them right now, but I have pictures of them that I took from last night. I'll show them. And one of them was the limited to run game of Octodad. Very fun game. I was debating on doing a Let's Play of it, and I still might. We'll see how time permits. Took me over a month to get this video out, so we'll see what happens there. And then the other one is Song of the Deep. It was EB or GameStop game that was released. Insomniac Games made it for them, but it was a very terrific game. My wife's been playing it and she's been loving it. We actually got to a point in the game where we were stuck and the game was broken. I recorded a video and uploaded it a couple videos ago and tagged Insomniac Games on it, and they let us know that it was going to be fixed in an upcoming patch, and sure enough it was, so that was taken care of by them, so that was awesome. So yeah, if you're looking for a reasonably priced fun game, grab Song of the Deep. It's people classify it as a Metroidvania style game, but I saw Re-Res comment that it's more like Blaster Master, and I would definitely agree with that, where you go into your ship, where in this case it's a submarine I should say, and drive around the level, and then you can get out of your submarine and scuba dive around and stuff, so it's a lot of fun. And again, I think it's a $20 price tag, maybe $30, somewhere around there, but pick it up if you're looking for a fun, cheap game. So these last 2 items, very cool, I found on Kijiji. One is Super Mario Brothers and one is Donkey Kong. And I'll just hold up the Super Mario Brothers one here so you can see it. And they're those little water games that you use to play, but in Mario theme and Donkey Kong theme. And you press the buttons on them. I'll show you some footage too here. And also, if you listen, so they have the audio from that game, from Super Mario Brothers. They look old, but if you look at it, the price tag on them is $14.96, and it says Walmart on them, so they're not that old. And then on the back, it's got 2005. So they're only, what's that, 11 years old, I guess? 2005, yeah, 11 years old. And they have the Nintendo seal of quality on the back, so they were licensed by Nintendo. But for whatever reason on the back, there's also Donkey Kong, this one here, which is this one here, SpongeBob, and Pokemon. So they're not open, they both work. They're a little rough looking, but they both work, and the audio works. So I'm going to end up keeping these in the package, and I'll find a spot to put them in the game room. Thought these were some really neat little pieces to add to the collection. Okay, so that's everything. Hopefully the audio worked on this one. If not, I am going to be very upset. This is take 2. I don't want to do a take 3. Big stack of stuff that I got over the last month. Thanks again for watching, guys, and remember to game on and game often.